All right, I'm gonna give you 3 signs of passive aggressive behavior in the workplace to look out for. Number one is bringing up your mistakes. Um, they'll do this often jokingly or they'll do it subtly, but they'll make sure that other people can hear that you made a mistake or that you did something wrong. They'll say things like, yeah, if you suggested a solution or suggested a different process, they'll say, yeah, we tried that, but it really didn't pan out well. And they won't say your name, but everybody knows you suggested it. And the implication is that this person made a mistake, this person is not doing something well. Another thing they'll do is they'll bring it up in jokes. They'll say, wow, you really screwed the pooch on that one, huh? Or wow, I wish you could have that one back, huh? We all have those days, da 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 da. It's a very passive aggressive way of trying to show that you're not up on the job. They'll bring it up in a joke and try to ease the tension, but they're still highlighting something that you did wrong. And that's their intention, is to let other people know that you did do something wrong. And they will bring these things up. They'll do these things in front of senior leadership or colleagues with a lot of pull, or your direct supervisor or manager or whatever, in order to tarnish your reputation. In addition, they'll also levy some criticisms about small things that you do that really don't warrant the level of criticism that they're giving it. But that's one sign of passive aggression. The second sign is undermining you. So if you have any level of authority, this most likely is going to happen to you. They're going to question your decisions. If you call a meeting or if you're a lead on a project, they're going to bring negativity to the things you suggest. They're going to bring up why this thing that you suggested can fail or will fail. If you're a lead on a project and you call a meeting, they'll show up late. These types of things are trying to let you know that your authority is not respected. I experienced this. I was the editor-in-chief at my college newspaper, and I was to meet with a official at the school, at the university, I think it was every week or every 2 weeks. And it was usually a solo meeting with myself and then the advisor for the newspaper, who was a journalism professor. He was there to meet with him too. But when it was me as the editor-in-chief, the advisor brought along the managing editor. Now, if you don't know the pecking order in newspapers, the editor-in-chief is the top dog and the managing editor is one level below him. And so he would he would invite him and bring him to every meeting that he wasn't supposed to be at. And I asked him, I said, well, did the previous managing editor before me, did they attend these meetings with the editor-in-chief? He said, oh no, but I thought it'd be good practice for him to come. So that was his way of showing me that, oh, I don't, you have this title, but I don't really respect your authority that way. So I'm gonna try to undermine you and bring somebody that I think probably should have your position. I'm gonna bring that person along to show them that, you're included, you have just as much power as this person. So yeah, that's the type of things they'll do. They'll undermine you, and that's number 2. And number 3 is excluding you or avoiding you in the workplace. So sometimes they'll just conveniently forget to put you in a meeting invite or put you on an email chain. They'll avoid coming to you for things that you handle or things that are in your job, or your responsibility or your role. So they'll purposefully either go over your head to someone else, or they'll go to another colleague, or they'll go to an underling. Another story at the newspaper, I was editor-in-chief, and one of the other editors I would notice she would always go to the managing editor for her questions or concerns or issues. And I'm like, and he would always direct her to me. But she never wanted to go to me, but she did it subtly. She would come in and ask him and be real quiet about it, but I picked up on it. And so that was her way of excluding me or avoiding me, and also undermining me. Like, I don't respect your authority, so I'm gonna go to this person. But you have to, because I make the final decisions. But that is a passive aggressive way of showing you that they don't respect your decision making. They don't respect your title, so to speak. And also a bonus I'll give you a bonus. Number 4 is they will deliberately not tell you things that'll help you improve your performance. So you'll ask for feedback and they'll just be like, oh yeah, it's good, it's okay. And then one day at a performance review, they'll be like, oh, you should have done this, this, and this. And it's like, well, I've been asking for feedback for the whole year and you said everything was okay, but then they'll drop a bomb on you and tell you, well, you need to be doing this, this, and this. Or you'll get them somewhere in a different environment, or get them off site and they'll be more relaxed and they'll tell you that, you actually need to do this, this, and this, and you're not doing this enough. So yeah, they'll purposefully and deliberately not give you vital information that can help you improve your performance. So those are passive aggressive things that you should look out for in the workplace. And as always, if you are in this workplace and you want to know how to navigate it, don't hesitate. Hit the link in my bio